What's up, everybody? It is SL7 here, back with some more balloons TD battles, and today we're going to be testing a buff tower that I haven't seen anybody start to use yet, and that's the helicopter. Now, people have been saying, oh, it's not really going to be viable since all they did was decrease the base cost and then the cost of the camera detection upgrade. But I still want to see, is a helicopter a lot more viable? I really don't care if I lose all my games, and my record's trash anyways. So I just want to test this out and see if it actually is a lot more viable. Now, we cannot make this work on Hydro Dam though, or any garbage mech in that matter. Get interchange, whatever, I guess we'll do it. So we'll go with the helicopter, obviously. And then the other two towers, let's see. Let's go Ninja, and I really don't want to use the Wizard. We'll go with, anyway, let's go with the cannon. Pretty much Ninja Cannon mortar, obviously. We're not using the mortar, we're using the helicopter instead. Now, the good thing about the helicopter, is a lot of people don't realize this, is it is good for sending eco. If you're for defending against eco, I mean, not using as an eco starting tower. But if you're trying to use, you know, the helicopter for going balloon income, it can pop a lot of balloons for a long time. So it can handle even up to greens. So that's what we're going to be doing here. So we'll do a helicopter start. We're going to lock it in place right here. He's going to do a Cobra start, and that actually might screw over my whole strategy. It might just do... Oh, of course. I really just don't want to deal with Cobras right now. There we go. There's the... Lovely. I think we're going to lose this game. I don't care. I'm trying to test out the helicopter here and see if it's a lot more useful. But I really just don't like the fact that I got to deal with Cobras. So anyways, I'm going to ignore it. I don't care if I lose the game. Whatever happens. It doesn't matter. So we get the quad darts upgrade. I personally think that they should have decreased the price of the quad darts as well to 400, since that's the sole popping power upgrade on the helicopter. But as I was saying before, this guy can handle Groot balloons for a while, up until like yellows or something like that. And on a map like Interchange, it can handle Groot balloons for a long time. So he's actually switching to some balloon eco. This is something I find surprising, because normally people just go full on Cobras, then they put in a village later. But you cannot handle these Groot balloons right now, and we're just going to keep doing what we're doing. So with the helicopter, we're going to be testing how useful it is early game, and then how useful it is going later game. In this case, we're going eco with the helicopter. Though he's going to use his battle energy, and he gets a 3-0 boomerang. I'm not going to lie to you guys, I was kind of hoping he dies, so I wouldn't have to worry about dealing with his Cobras. But he got the boomerang in time. Unfortunate for me, whatever. Like I said, I don't care if I lose the game. I'm just testing out the helicopter to see if it's more viable. But do I really gotta deal with Cobras? Look, like me personally, Cobra is a decent tower, don't get me wrong, but there's some obvious reasons as to why nobody likes it. I'm not gonna explain why, because somebody already did. That was Tyler in one of his videos, as to why people may not like the Cobra. And like I said before, the helicopter can handle space balloons pretty efficiently too. So normally, you really don't need the pursuit upgrade with the helicopter. In fact, I think it's a bad thing to get the pursuit upgrade, because the helicopter flies wherever he wants and proves to be ineffective. Okay, so we got to round 8. At this point, we have to think about how are we going to defend rounds 12 through 13. Well, you think we could probably get some, maybe spam 2-2 helicopters. No, bit too expensive. So I'm thinking we gotta go for some sort of 2-3 ninja 2 helicopter strat. I really don't know. Yeah, there's a freaking village. Not surprised to see it. Honestly, it just aggravates me how people use this Cobra strat. And because we're not going farms, and because you don't have the right towers like the mortar and the 4-tier cannon, we're not going to do a good job against that stuff. He's going to go for leads. I'm going to go for the cannon. There we go. Not even going to be an issue. Me have to save up for a 0-2 village though. So that's my flash bomb. I'm also going to get the 1-2 helicopter. I'm not going to go for the what's it called? I'm not going to go for the pursuit. I really just don't want to get it. And yet there's the camera detection. I think they decreased the price of the God, I cannot think of the names of these upgrades. I'm so distracted with these Cobras. They decreased the price of the bigger jets as well, down to 250. Now, is this going to defend balloon adjustment? No, it's not going to defend balloon adjustment. We have to get our income up ridiculously high enough to survive against balloon adjustment. I mean, we could try some region ceramics, but then again, this interchange is a pretty decent sized map. He can see them coming in to get the defense for it quick enough. Look at that, he's already got his 3-0 boom, or 2-3 boomerang set up. So he uses to rush him. All we can do now is defend against this crappy balloon adjustment. We could rush him with the Moab, since now rushing is it's not going to hurt your income that much. We're only going to lose 24 from it. Plus, he may force a turbocharge and a battle energy, and it might still kill him. So we're going to do it. We're going to try a Moab. I want to try to end this game as quickly as possible, because he's already starting with that garbage balloon adjustment. So the good news is we are going to be able to handle the balloons for right now. Okay, we got to get ready for a 4th tier ninja, actually. But I want to go for a Moab at the same time, so God, it's really indecisive. I seriously cannot stand Cobras. Alright, so that Moab might be delayed because we have to get a 4th tier ninja. Alright, there we go. We got the balloon jutsu. We gotta get the distraction upgrade though. And yet there's that. Can we still do a Moab? Maybe. I don't know. He's gonna get an offensive push-up. Is he gonna rush with a BFB on round 19? He might just do that because he has an offensive push over there. Okay, so I mean, here comes the Moab. We'll go for 2 of them actually. Let's see. He's going to sell to, I don't know what he's doing right now, but he's gonna turbocharge. Yep, knew it. There's the turbocharge. No energy even needed. Terrific. Oh, we got the village. Oh, here we go. He's gonna rush me with something. I'm going to counter with whatever possible. He's gonna go for a single Moab against me. Let's see. Hopefully, I don't know. I'm gonna try to not pop this Moab. He's gonna use his battle energy, but the Moabs hopefully will kill him first. And it looks like, yes, they will. Trying to pull some garbage off with Cobras and be able to take him down with that. Really hope we don't get him again, or hopefully we don't get another person using this stupid Cobra strategy. I may even go down in the arena. I might go to Rainbow Ruins. Yep. We're gonna go down one. I got a feeling he's gonna try that stupid crap again. Or try to go and strain the Crucible again with this stupid strategy. So I'm gonna go down for Rainbow Ruins for right now, and hopefully he's long gone by the time they return to Ceramic Crucible. But early game tested that the helicopter again didn't work out because they had to deal with the Cobras. But hopefully, in this second game, there's no Cobras. We get a decent player, you know, who's decent at rushing, and we can properly test the buffs on the helicopter and see if they're useful. Alright, we get Snowfall. Let's go. Let's change it up. This not Ace, helicopter. We'll also go with the sub, and let's go with the cannon this time. This is definitely a weird combo. Bonus sub. Ooh, that mortar bonus. This is gonna be perfect. The thing is, okay, here's the problem. Since we have towers with good group popping power, all 4 of our towers are good at popping group balloons. So should we do a cannon start, a sub start, or a helicopter start? Any start actually would work. But I'm thinking we'll go for the helicopter start again. We'll see how it works out for us. Alright, it's gonna do an engineer start. That's reasonable. Alright, here we go. Helicopter down. Sign outside. I don't even know what's going on out there. I don't want to know either. He's going to be going eco too, but he's going to go ahead and try to use his road spikes to get rid of those reds. And his engineer is in a bad spot for defending eco. And here's another good thing about the helicopter. It can defend red balloons unupgraded. So we see a second engineer over there, which I'm guessing is going to get up to 9-inch nails. But he's having to invest so much in these engineers, he's not going to be able to have that much money to go balloon eco. But we have just enough money to get the quad darts and keep sending eco. Yeah, there's the sentry guns. Is that an anti-stall spot with this engineer? I don't think it shouldn't be too critical, but And hope it really isn't, because it's gonna hurt both of us. Alright, so we'll go ahead and get the quad darts now. And that's gonna do a good job as the blue balloons are coming in. So the helicopter does have a pretty decent range. Like you can say before, popping these group balloons pretty efficiently. It's only when the natural balloons mix with the synth balloons when you start to struggle just a little bit. Something I find surprising, considering an Amber's Dart sub, which is cheaper, would actually do a better job against the blue balloons. So it looks like the helicopter is starting to struggle. He's focusing on the naturals right now. Forget the naturals, man. Focus on the synth balloons. We gotta stop. We gotta get ready for a cannon at least. Okay, so yeah. It can barely handle blue balloons. Yeah, definitely not worth it. Using helicopters early game is a bad idea, because you can tell we're already down to 79 lives, and we're not even at 500 yet. We're not even at 450, we might be forced to get an Amber's Dart sub. Either that or it's a third tier cannon. Either way, I'm spending a bunch of money for defense. So let's see, we can afford it now. So let's keep just at least $1,000 to buy the Amber's Darts. But until we're forced to get it, I'll just keep going eco. Okay, he's gonna go for 2 wizards? Why 2 wizards? I don't get it. I think 1 wizard is decent enough. Yeah, he's still gonna leak even with those 2 wizards down. Alright. So now obviously we're thinking about that reactor. And then once we get that, we can put the helicopter on the left side with camera detection, and camera region ceramics shouldn't do anything. Alright, so let's see. He's gonna go for a village? Okay. I mean, nothing wrong with that, but I'm like, why go for a village when your wizards already have camera detection? They must have fit the engineers then. Either way, I'm not gonna rush him because I want to go later game and actually test out these changes. Kaboom, reactor done just like that. And then we'll move we'll keep him right where he is. And we'll go eco until round 15. We can go eco on round 14, but around 14 we gotta save up for our Amber's Darts in case he's gonna go for those ceramics. Alright, there we go. We'll stop at 607 and just get the Amber's Darts just to play it safe. Throw this one strong even. But I think I'm noticing, even, investing so much in this helicopter, our income is not decent right now. 607, if anything, we should already be at 700. Which we have to keep pressing to get. But we do have to stop soon for a Moab and possibly get a second helicopter. He's saving up for something. Oh, but he went for a fire mage. Cheaper fire mage. Well, good for him. Still ineffective in my opinion. Alright, so we gotta stop for sure. He's gonna go eco now. But his eco is definitely not as high as mine. He's gonna go for zebras. I have more than enough popping power for zebras. Alright, so for a Moab, we could go for Moab Maulers, but I'm gonna try a second helicopter. And we'll put the one on lock in place back on follow touch. And we actually need to get the bigger jets so we can chase that mob down and pop it quickly. But from here, we should be good. We should be able to pop the mob efficiently. Let's actually put the helicopters down here. We gotta get that mob damage going as quick as possible. Again, if he's going for it, I'm assuming he is. In the meantime, we're not gonna be in a decent position until we get 1,000 eco. Okay, he's going for our wizard, so he's not gonna go for our Moab. Dude, I'm playing a dangerous game right now, going eco when I shouldn't be, because round 20 is around the corner, and of course you can go for that BFB. So in order to counter that, we'd have to make some more Maulers with a 4th tier cannon, which is kind of a bit hard to afford, even with our 1,000 eco. Alright, let's see. Does he go for that BFB? He's playing a lot more of a defensive game. Alright, both these guys are locked in place. He's went for a Tornado Wizard. He's not gonna rush me. I'm kind of wishing he does rush me so I can... I mean, come on. We can't make the test efficient unless we're rushed with every single angle here. He's gonna go for more Zebras. That's not gonna do any damage to me, man. I got more than enough popping power for Zebras. Sending it for Eco, I really don't think it's necessary. It takes a lot of money out of you. Okay then, well since he's not gonna rush me, I guess I'll just go Eco then. So let's go for 1500 and then we'll stop there. There we go, 1500 Eco. And now what? I think he's upgraded his village. Put one of these guys on follow touch for those ceramics. Ugh, this is not working out right now. I mean, he's playing a defensive game with wizards, and when you see that, it's like, okay, you already know you're gonna win this game. You can't make a defensive play work with just wizards, which definitely sucks with the buffs. Now people think wizard is more viable, and obviously a lot more players are gonna use it. If you ask me, no, I think wizard is still not viable. It can still lose to round 13. It can still lose to a lot of crap. It's not decreasing the price upgrades that matter. It's increasing the popping power of the upgrades. Okay, we see a cannon. That is good, my popping power. So now what we're gonna do is get the Apache Dart Ship. Round 23 Apache Dart Ship. I mean, that sounds pretty decent. And plus, we can go eco up to hopefully 2000. But see, the problem is I haven't been pressured. I've been able to just freely do what I want. Alright, a helicopter doesn't have camera detection, but not that that matters right now. What matters is getting up to 2000. Alright, 1885, we are almost there. 19 and 2000. Nice. And we'll keep going. Let's see how high we can get. Apache Dart is going to annihilate those ceramics. At this point, we can leave him on pursuit because he's going to target the natural balloons efficiently. I'd say early game, you normally just don't want to get the pursuit upgrade. If you're going eco and you want to use a helicopter, just get a 1-0 and lock him in place, and it'll handle everything up to greens. So yeah, this is where the game's going to turn in my favor because the fact that I'm going a lot more income than he is right now. He's still sitting at probably like what? Possibly 500 if not 450 and trying to defend with the wizards and cannons. Which, don't get me wrong, is not a bad idea, but he can't afford these upgrades even with the village there. Oh, I got a down. No. I meant to get the 4-2 there. Alright, so I guess we'll just get everything set up now. I'm not trying to get a mob assassin. Didn't even need that. Do you think I should rush him? I might just rush him because he... I don't know. I think I might just rush him. We'll get a quick 4th tier cannon here. Let's see, I believe BFBs now only hurt you 140 income. It used to be, I believe, 360. Then again, I forgot, the Moab health, yeah, if we go late game, it's going to be really hard for us to defend. So I'm thinking we just need to go eco while we still have the time. Because once round, I think it's round 30 is when that Moab health starts to ramp up, so yeah. I think now is not a good time to rush and have our eco get cleaned. Well, if you ask me, Oh My God should do a good job in killing him. And I don't know how much eco Oh My God takes down. Probably somewhere around 400. Alright, here it is, round 31. Should we go for... It really doesn't matter. They're the same income loss, whether you go at $9,000 or $10,000. Oh my God. But we're not ready for round 32 yet. Now we are absolutely perfect against round 32. Reactive 4-2 cannon Apache dart ship. Those ceramics are going to get destroyed. Now the question is, can he take them down? I mean, those tornado wizards are good, but okay, he is gonna take it down. So you know what? Let's do it. Let's go for a freaking Oh My God and see if we can end the game here. It's not gonna kill us as far as income is concerned. We might lose around 500, maybe 1,000. How much did we lose? 600. So then at 26.97, still perfect. We got a lot of balloon popping power. We are pretty much set point for anything. It's not really what the energy is. I'm just testing his defense. This might kill him, this might not kill him. So there it is. Oh my God. I'm only going for one. I'm not going to go for 50. He's going to energy it. But the damage is not there yet. He's going to summon Phoenix. So yeah, the summon Phoenix, I haven't tested that either, but it's supposed to do +1 damage to Moab class. Not worth it if you ask me, considering that upgrade's what, $6,000, $5,000? It only lasts for a certain period of time. And plus it's focusing on the natural balloons and not that Oh My God. And it's still showing no signs of damage. And we can simply get a second Apache dart ship. Except, oh my God. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's why one of these Apaches will no longer be on pursuit. It will be on follow ties. You saw what it did there, right? It ignored the two Moabs there and followed the BFBs. That could have caused us to lose the game there. He's gonna facepalm. Yeah, I'm gonna facepalm too because your defense is so garbage you can't even defend this. I mean, it's one Oh My God. You didn't even go that much eco. It looks like he's gonna rage quit. I'm not sure what he was doing. Did he want to play like late game? You cannot play late game unless you decently go income. On top of the fact you're trying to defend with wizards. Not worth it. So how this first test was disgusting. I'll have to do it again. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. I'm not even gonna wait. Well, I'll wait for it to fully discuss so I can take my victory. But I do hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll make a second video testing this helicopter again. Hopefully we can get more decent opponents. You know, that actually go eco and not use cobras. But yeah, that is just about all I'm going to have for you guys today. I'll see you all in the next video.